in Vermont, and we're playing Christmas carols in October to get ready for next month, which will be Thanksgiving holidays, and then Christmas the following month. So we have to have these Christmas songs ready. So let's take a look at them. This is an easy song for the most part, and if you know just even some basic jazz chords and bar chords, you're going to be good. There is just a 1 major 7 in it, and then I like to use a minor 7 up here, but you can use this minor 7, right, or this minor 7. This is a D minor 7, this is a D minor 7, this is a D minor 7, all right? And then I'm going to use a G7 here, this G7 dominant, and I'm also going to use this G with this G7, and then this rockabilly thing is what I'm going to do with this song, okay? So if you listen to the original Gene Autry version, this song is not in C, it's in C sharp. So that would be right here. And so, instead of, you go. But I'm just going to show it in C because I think that's easier. And I'll go over this little intro if you want to play the intro, which is kind of cute. But this is not going to be exact to the Gene Autry version because, quite honestly, you're not going to be able to play that on the couch with the family at the gathering. And if you were out busking or playing this for an audience as a solo or duo, that song's not going to be so great because you're not going to have like somebody jangling those jingle bells. You're not going to have all that horns section stuff going on in the background, and it's not really necessary. So anyway, we're just going to play this in C. And you're going to play this, everything off this C major. It's in C. This little riff is all off this C major 7, C major scale, so that's just. And so I'll show you that too. All right, so anyway, the chords, as you can see in the diagram, are pretty straightforward. There is some fast changing, and I'm going to show you, for those people who want to play the song easy, you can play it very easily. If you can play this C7 and this G7 with your bar chords, and you can play this D minor 7 and this E minor 7 and then this F, you can play this song pretty easy. If you want to leave out this G7s that you see there, where you go, you can throw those out. So anyway, let's just go through the way I've got it written here first, and then I'll show you the easier versions. All right, so it's just like it is in the diagram. I'm going to use this C with the little added 6 rockabilly thing. Come Santa Claus, come Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. The 10 pigs and all them reindeers pulling on the rein. Sleigh bells ringing, F children, and you can play a E minor or an E minor 7. Children singing, all is merry and bright. So that's not that difficult for some of you, and like I said, we'll go over the easier version, but I think it sounds really pretty. All is merry and bright, and I'm going to show you in a minute how to play that in first position. And so that's just all is merry and bright. So it's D minor 7, G7 to C, okay? And then you're going to go, all is merry and bright. All right, and then you're going to go, little F, hang your stockings, and this is your C major 7 to an A7, and I'm going to play this A7, but you can play this A7 if that's more comfortable for you, or even this one if you want to. So you're going to go, hang your stockings, and C major 7 to A7, so that's a split measure. So 2 on the, say your prayers, and then you're going to go, cause Santa Claus, D minor 7 to G7, back to the C. And you can play a regular C there if you want to really resolve that, or you can just stay on the C7. And so that's the whole song, okay? It's really that simple. And so this is just a fun, easy song that you might have thought was more difficult, and I haven't seen a single lesson on YouTube or anywhere else for this, so hopefully this will get you in the holiday spirit and give you something to play around the family gatherings. Again, let's just show you the easier version. So instead of doing that little, if you're not comfortable with this D minor 7, which I think is a pretty easy D minor 7, and you'd rather play it here you can play the D minor 7 here. And so this is just a different way to play. You can go, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus. Oh, again, you can play just a regular C. So let's play with the regular C7 here. Vixen and blitzing and all them reindeers pulling on the rein. Right? And then bells are ringing, children singing. So that's just your E minor or E minor 7 singing. And then you go to this D minor 7 if that's easier for you, or D minor 7. All is merry and bright, and just come back to a C or a C7. So you can skip that is merry and bright. So I go all is merry and bright. So you don't have to do the G7. You could just go just stay on the D minor or D minor 7. All is merry and bright. And then the second part is hang your stockings and say. Now if you're not comfortable with this jazz C7 major 7 yet, or this A7, you can go hang your stockings and you can just do a C major. Say your prayers and just an A7 here like that. Alright? And then you're just going to go, again, you can just go Santa Claus comes tonight. And again, that would be where I'd throw that minor, that G6, 7 in. So I would go, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. And I go, Santa Claus comes tonight. But you could just stay on the D minor, and it'll sound pretty good if you're singing along. 'Cause Santa Claus comes tonight. So that's just, so you don't have to change chords as fast if you're just starting out with guitar, and you want to be able to play for the family at Christmas time. All right, and now let's just go through that one more time in first position or open position, whatever you want to call it. So this is just a C, and this is a C7. This is a G, 2-finger G. You can play just these 2 fingers. This is muting the A string, and you're just playing this C. You can play just C's and G's like that. Or if you really want to play the C7, you can play the C7 with just this note and this note, and all the other strings are open. I like to throw this in, and you're going to see that I have a very hard time just playing regular chords, because I like to spice it up with a little C to C7, and G to G7, G to G7, and then, but anyway, again, in first position it would be, comes Santa, here comes, there comes Santa Claus. That's the C7, or here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. So just C to G. Blitzing in, them reindeers. Back to the C, pulling on the rein. And then you play your F like this. Bells are ringing, or you can play it. Bells are ringing. And then you're going to go to E minor, or E minor 7. So here's an E minor, here's an E minor 7. So bells are ringing, E minor 7. Children singing. You could just do this E minor 7, 1 finger right here, and even throw that in for extra 7 spice. Or you could just play an E minor. Again, I told you you don't have to play an E minor 7 there, you can play an E minor. So bells are ringing, F, E minor, children singing. And then this is a D minor 7. All is merry and bright. And again, if you want to spice it up, you go, all is merry and bright. So if you want to throw the D minor 7 to the G7 to the C, instead of just is merry and bright, all is merry and bright. That's the easier way. Just the D minor 7 is merry and bright. And if you want to throw the G again, it goes, all is merry and bright. And then you go back to the F. Hang your stockings in. And you can play the C, but you can throw that C major 7, which is a very easy chord in first position, because you're just going to take this finger, your index finger, off, and you're just playing these 2 notes. 2nd fret on the D string and 3rd fret on the A string, and everything's open. So, hang your stockings and say your prayers. So that A7, you probably know, even if you're just starting out. But you can even play A, if you can't reach the A7, say your prayers. And then you could do just the D minor 7 here, because Santa Claus comes tonight. Alright? Or you can go, because Santa Claus comes tonight. This is the D minor 7 to the G7. I'm throwing in this extra note, you don't have to. G7 to C. And again, that's the whole song. Alright? So, come Santa Claus, come Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus. Bells are ringing, children singing, always merry and bright. Hang your stocking bells, say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. One more time. Come Santa Claus, come Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. You don't have to add that 7. Build some skills and try though. And then F. Bells are ringing, or you can play the F like that without these top strings, without the lower strings. Bells are ringing. And then just the E minor 7, children singing, all is merry and bright, or all is merry and bright. And then the F again, hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. C9 there. Alright, and that's the whole song. Alright, so let's talk about this riff. So the song starts out with this really, I don't know what you call it. I'm going to say campy intro. So I don't know, that's some kind of a trombone or some kind. Anyway. And then it's one more time. Alright, so again, this is just right off a C scale. I'm going to walk backwards on the C major. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Alright, and so you're just going to start here, and you're going to start back here, and you're going to the C. It's a C note right there, so you're going. Got it? And then you're going to go. Alright, and it's, this is a little bit plus minus. You don't have to do all these notes, but you can go. And then he hits this note here. So you don't really have to hit that note, but when we go to the, as you lead into the second part, you're going, you're hitting that G. And then you finish it off with. So I'm on the G string here, up to the G. Very simply, just walking down the scale. So jump to the G. All right. Or okay, and then second part. First part. then the second part. Comes and goes, comes and goes, round and round. All right, Merry Christmas.